Hello Aquarius and welcome to Crystal Garden Tarot. My name is Christina Irene. I'm going to be doing your April 2019 reading. Let's get right into it. We're going to check out your overall energy for the month of April 2019. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm seeing the same cards I saw before when I was meditating and shuffling on your cards, which is subconscious fears, a release of them, healing, wish fulfillment coming in, and a beautiful message of love from Sacred Earth Mother. So, Aquarius, what is the overall energy? April 2019, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. Wow. Okay, so we have, oh wow, right away with the synchronicities, guys. Okay, so we have evolution. This is card 45, so this is going to come out tonight. Earth changes, climate changes, transformation. So this is about you, though. This is about you evolving, Aquarius, okay? Let's fix that a little bit. Okay, so the underlying energy here, okay, I'm going to take both these here and show you. The underlying energy is card 8. So 8, 9, and then right underneath that, 28, 10. 8, 9, 10. Series progression of energy. Also, think just really quickly. I saw 1 minute and 38 seconds. That's going to be 111. Make sure that you're thinking positive because your thoughts are manifesting at rapid speed, whether you know it or not. Okay, it's subconsciously, you probably don't even know it, so be really careful about making sure that your thoughts are positive. Also, I feel like that has a lot to do with a new beginning with all those ones. But the underlying energy is attachment, letting go, restriction, and fear. And there's that beautiful message, positive news and a positive outcome, especially for those of you who are grieving or sad about some type of loss. Okay, so let's look a little bit deeper into this energy and see what else, like what other wisdom we can gain from spirit. Okay, I'm seeing keep the faith. Keep the faith, all right? Some of you guys may be attached to something, okay, that might be negative, all right? But there's transformation there. Some of you guys also have adult children who are moving from home, and others of you are the adult child who, like, you're moving from home, or some of you could have your family treating you more like a child, okay, when you're really an adult. Anyways, let's see what spirit, what is this? Okay, and there it is. I knew that there was some type of dynamic with you and your parent, or you as the parent and a child. We have parental care here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Parental care. So this is what came out, okay? I'm seeing sobriety as an underlying energy. Card looks just like that one too. So for any of you guys who have like an attachment to something like substance or even a person, you can be addicted to food, food that's not good for you, because I'm seeing dietary changes and a need to get some rest also. Okay, some of you guys have also been isolating yourself, and there's a need for you to like get with your friends, get with your family and stuff like that, whoever makes you happy. But anyway, so there could be a relationship here with you as the adult child and your parent, or again, you are the adult child and there's a parent. There's a relationship here, though, between parent and child that is evolving. It's transforming, okay? There may have been a lot of negativity there. Some of you do have a parent who has some type of substance abuse issue as well. There is transformation there. They're really working towards letting go of this attachment, okay? For others of you who have the issue with your adult child, there is transformation there, especially where they have something or someone that they are, need to sober themselves from. I'll say that. There's transformation there, okay? There is a progression of energy. There's going to be a positive outcome, all right? Or if you yourself are the person, okay? I do see there is a need for you to switch your diet up a little bit. Also, like a new exercise program is going to help, okay? With whatever is going on here. Because when you eat the foods that the body and the soul needs, such as electric foods, what do I mean by that? Foods that are raw, foods that are organic, eating less meat, less things that we know are not good for our body, your vibration becomes higher, okay? And you start to feel good. Also with exercise, because I'm seeing exercise, the need to start an exercise program, a new exercise program. For any of you guys who have someone who is dealing with some type of addiction, or you yourself, exercising releases a lot of the same chemical endorphins that substances do, all right, that make you feel good, that make you feel happy. So let's go on and get into the tarot, and we're gonna see what else Spirit has to say. But there's definitely a relationship between parent and child that needs healing, but it is evolving, okay? And there is positivity there, right? For those of you who have anyone who's dealing with some type of substance abuse issue, it's coming up very strong, okay? I'm seeing that you guys are coming out of the Five of Cups energy, which is great. Great, great, great. Coming out of, like, deep depression, sadness, and grief. Spirit, what do you want to talk to Aquarius about? Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising. What is it you want to talk to Aquarius about? 3 cards. 10 of Cups, 6 of Swords, Queen of Wands. 10 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Oh, 711. Look that angel number up. Highly spiritual, very lucky. 711. Okay. I've been getting angel numbers all day as I've been doing these readings. 10 of Cups is the breakdown of the family structure, right? Lots of loss, could be divorce, a lot of unhappiness, all right? That's all the cups being spilled out. Now we have the 6 of Swords. So this is moving away from something, but having a very difficult time moving away from it, okay? Now, I want you to look at this card and see how she's standing in the snow, right? So that's winter to me. That's hard times, okay? And it's difficult. She's dragging those swords through the snow, all right? She's already left 4 of those swords behind, all right? And she's releasing her hands, see, from those other 2. There's only 2 left, and she's moving. You see all those clouds, those gray clouds? She's moving. 844. Look that up. Got that one too. She's moving towards the light. You see? There's just 2 swords left for her to let go of. So whoever it is, whether that's you or someone else, you're almost there where you're moving away from whatever it is. Now we have the Queen of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could be a female, okay, that you are dealing with, or you're taking on this energy, whether you're male or female. This is someone who has a lot of power, a lot of strength, a lot of passion. She's a boss, okay? She knows how to go get what she wants. You see that lion there with that strength? Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. This person is also very spiritually wise, okay? So I'm feeling that the evolution and transformation is like, it's made you stronger and wiser, okay? Thank you, Spirit. So we have the Knight of Cups here in reverse. Now, the Knight of Cups in reverse is often a situation where, let's say that it was love. You were being led on. You thought that everything, the offer in the beginning, everything seemed great. But as things began to pan out, you saw that, hey, like this is like not what I wanted. And at the bottom of the deck at this point is injustice, okay? So it was like, it could have been like you thought that it was going to be what you wanted, but it just didn't turn out right, okay? But whatever that is right there, there's definitely transformation with that and evolution with that situation. And it is mirroring the Ten of Cups. Okay, so definitely. Also, this could be a person who has emotional I'm sorry, not emotional, intimacy or commitment issues, all right? No surprise to see the Knight of Cups in reverse with the Ten of Cups. A lot of you could have thought that, a relationship was going to be much different than the way it turned out. And the way it turned out was that this happy little home got turned upside down, okay? But I see you guys moving away from that energy of loss, okay? And moving into the Queen of Wands energy where, you're strong and you're standing in your self-confidence and your own power and authority, okay? Let's get some more cards out. We've got the Nine of Pentacles now in reverse. This is definitely a card that can be about codependency issues, okay? Codependency issues can be, you can be codependent on a person. You can be codependent on substances, codependent on anything. So that has a lot to do with some of you, again, with that sobriety and this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Someone in the home, in the family structure could have some type of substance codependency issue, okay? But we're moving away from that. We're moving away from that, whatever it is. All right, we've got the Lovers in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse out next. So some of you guys also with that Nine of Pentacles could be feeling like you're lacking, okay? Because the Ten of Cups is in reverse. Like, this is where we could be feeling like we're lacking. We don't have what we need, especially emotionally. Now you've got the Lovers in reverse. It's coming under the Six of Swords. So this is where a decision may have needed to be made, okay? And you made a decision to walk away. Or you're making the decision in the month of April to move away from, I believe, the King of Wands. The King of Wands, oh wow, you have a couple here with the Lovers too. This could also be not just a choice you had to make, but an actual relationship where if any of you are feeling codependent or addicted to a person, okay, I could see why. Because the Lovers are here. This can be very karmic, a very karmic relationship. It can be just a very, very strong spiritual connection. Now, just because you have a spiritual connection or a karmic connection, it doesn't mean that person is meant to stay. Sometimes it's unfinished business. People from the past, from your past lives are always going to show up. It's going to happen all the time, especially when there's unfinished business. They always make their way back to you, okay? So that doesn't mean that it has to remain just because it is a strong connection. But I see you moving away from this connection, okay? And I do see that some of you guys are codependent in regards to this person, okay? Or it's like they just make you feel like, it's like there's so much lacking, in the situation. Lacking as far as your fulfillment, okay? The King of Wands now coming under the Queen of Wands shows me that there is also some type of couple here, okay? The King of Wands is a person who can be controlling. He can be quick to anger. He can be very temperamental, a really bad temper, controlling, abusive in some way. Doesn't have to be hitting, especially, you know, with the way that he communicates. And look at that, the Knight of Cups right there. You see that? You have that Knight of Cups there and the King of Wands. And then you've got the Six of Swords and the King of Wands. They're like that. And there's that Queen of Wands, who I believe is, for a lot of you, that's your energy. This standing in that power. Walking away from this situation because it's not what you wanted. It's not what you thought it was going to be. And the person that can be really controlling. Some of you also are dealing, like I said, with a parent, and there's a relationship there that may need healing. Again, some of you, this could be your parent as the King of Wands in reverse, okay? And you're standing in your power, you know, with that situation there. And it's made you very spiritually wise, okay? But I see this need to move away from the imbalance and heal, to maybe for you guys, some of you guys heal that relationship. Oh, beautiful. So we have the Wheel of Fortune upright. Okay, guys, that's great. So where you're feeling like you're lacking, like you don't have what you need, especially if we're talking about financially, okay, or on the domestic front in some way, like the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. This is also about a karmic cycle completing, okay? So where you may have felt codependent on someone, especially because of that karmic connection just pulling you every time you try to walk away, that cycle is completing. There's this Knight of Cups here, you see that? So that cycle is completing, and the Wheel of Fortune is definitely in your favor there, especially for those of you guys who have ended some type of relationship. Page of Swords was out next. So you could be receiving some communication. Where's this Page of Swords here? Tower in reverse. Some of you cut off communication with someone, or you're like, yeah, this is coming over the Ten of Cups, the Six of Swords here. So the Lovers in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you could definitely be cutting off communication with someone, and you dodged a bullet by doing that, okay? For some of you, the person, the way that they communicate, pages are like the babies in the deck, right? You have the page, the knight, the queen, and the king. So for some of you, the person, the way that they communicate, it's very immature, okay? And so you dodged a bullet there with that. Either way, whether you're cutting off the communication and or they communicate in an immature way. Now we've got the Three of Pentacles here. So for a lot of you, you're working on self-mastery with this Three of Pentacles. You're moving away, standing in your power and in your self-confidence, and you're working on your own self-mastery, okay? For some of you too, okay, with the Three of Pentacles, some of you also, I want to clarify that. Some of you also could have been dealing with someone who has a big ego. I saw the Six of Wands in reverse, so some of you may be focused on self-mastery because there's no victory somewhere with something or someone. Okay, this is also about teamwork. So for those of you who have a parent that needs to be taken care of, I see teamwork. I see that there's someone there who wants to work with you to assist you in that. For those of you who are needing to take care of a parent now, they're going through that transformation where they need your care. Now for others of you, this King of Wands energy, this controlling, you know, kind of abusive individual, hot-headed person, They could be coming in to communicate to you that they want to work with you now. Oh, now I value you and respect you, okay? But, okay, two cards flipped over, but one came out with it. The Justice in reverse, okay? So it's like you've got the Ten of Swords here and the Judgment card, all right? So the Judgment card came out first, all right? So for those of you who are like, look, I'm cutting off communication with something or someone, and I'm working on myself, that is really good judgment on your part, okay? Now, also with the Judgment card, it's, the divine is blowing the trumpet over this King of Wands and this Knight of Cups, who are both in reverse. It's the same individual. The divine's blowing the trumpet on them, all right, and the Wheel of Fortune is turning very quickly in your favor because they did this to you. They stuck a bunch of swords in your back. Whether this is your parent or whether this is you're the parent and it's an adult child, or this is a love relationship, okay, like a romantic relationship. This is what's been done to you. And you know what? As a matter of fact, I just got the message. It could be more than one person who did that to you, okay? All those swords in your back. Some people probably, like, they might all sit in line and took turns sticking the sword in your back. You might feel like that. But there's just been so much injustice, Aquarius. I see. Okay. And it's like you're moving away from that Ten of Swords energy. You're moving away from it. Yeah, there's a lot of injustice that this King of Wands has done. But you are very strong and confident now. And you're using good judgment. You are using good judgment to walk away. A lot of you are coming out of the self-mastery with Three of Pentacles is at the center of your reading. Some of you might have a parent helping you too, supporting you through this. But it's like you want someone who values you and respects you. And there's just so many injustices and betrayals that you're walking away from that. Now the four at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Four of Cups in reverse. So a lot of you come, like, if there was any period of limbo or waiting, you're coming out of that. Any depression, you're coming out of that depression. You've got the King of Pentacles here in reverse. Some of you could have been dealing with the air sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, who's coming up in reverse. Someone who could have only thought about money, like that was what was important to them more than anything. Or a situation where you thought that the person was like, there was longevity in the situation, even marriage material maybe, and it just wasn't. This could also be feeling stuck, coming out of depression, but not seeing like the bigger picture, being stuck. Because we're stuck in the past. Why stuck? Because the Six of Cups, it's like we're having those memories, nostalgia here. For some of you too, that's going to be like, grab your inner child. Go back to that time, okay? Like, children represent innocence. She's like handing her something, all right? She's handing her a cup, and it's full of light, and there's a child there. So it's like, go back to that time, heal. There may be a need to heal the inner child. I'm seeing that with the parental care card. So adult child parent relationship. There may be a need to heal your inner child there. But you're very intuitive right now, Aquarius. Pay attention to your intuition. There is a way forward here. With the High Priestess, there is a way forward. And your intuition is very strong. It's guiding you. And the Ten of Wands in reverse, which is great. That's a release of the burden. Your intuition is guiding you to release the burden. And that, oh my goodness, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now you've got the Page of Cups. A new emotion coming in. A new love. Okay, it doesn't have to be love. It could just be something that you love, a new emotion that, look, leads to longevity and stability with the Ace of Pentacles. It may be slow moving, but it is very stable. Okay, and look, it's your wish fulfillment. And for a lot of you, it could be an Aries that is your wish fulfillment coming in, or this is Aries season. This could be Mars here pushing you to empty that cup because there's just so much in it, but it makes you really sad. Okay, and you might not feel that you can move forward and that you can allow the cycle to end, but that could be Aries season pushing you to empty this cup out because that person makes you really sad. Or this could be you standing in your power and your authority and emptying the cup somewhere in your life. So emptying this cup somewhere, and that might make you really sad to have to do that. Let's pull you a card of advice, Aquarius. We're going to use the Kuan Yin Oracle deck. And we are going to pull you some advice. And this will also be the clarifier for your reading. I'm seeing Sisters of the Sun rising. And then I see this evolution. Okay, so you guys, a lot of you are having a rebirth. You're like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Okay. All right, Aquarius, let's pull your clarifier and advice. Oh, beautiful. Very strong. Very, very strong you are. You have, okay, here the yellow tiger mother. Interesting. And then we're talking about, you've got this parental card there as well. All right, let's read from the book, okay? This is your last card out. So listen to the advice, guys. This is card 13. So that's going to be 4. Again, for a lot of you guys, this has to do with your roots. Something about your roots. I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's like your roots, growing up, and also a relationship, like a romantic relationship for a lot of you guys at the same time. All right. So, see here. Sometimes we must be strong and hold true, whilst all around us seems to be shifting and changing. The yellow, look, climate changes, earth changes within your surroundings, within yourself. The yellow tiger mother, Kuan Yin, in her guardian role, is roaring her divine sound within you. She asks you to hear her, to remember that you are a powerful being of light. And even whilst you are in flow with universal forces, your strong roots help you be at peace with your truth, standing your ground whilst your light shines true. Didn't I say your roots with the 4 there? In our surrender to divine forces, there are times when we must be flexible and flow. And then there are times when the surrender is into holding strong and being true to our inner knowing. There are inner truths that we know are worthy of the effort to grow strong enough to honor them in our lives. These are the truths of kindness, compassion, the right of each individual being to be spiritually free and loved, and more. The yellow tiger mother sounds her roaring note within you. She is a fierce, protective tigress, and yellow is her golden strength and wisdom. She urges you to listen for her sound within and trust yourself. You know when you need to stand your ground and not be swayed. And that's you as the Queen of Wands. And I kept seeing that yellow back there in that light. You are more powerful, strong, and courageous than you may realize. Your strength is not stubbornness or resistance. It is holding firm to what you feel in your heart to be true, and in time you will come to realize the wisdom of your courage. Your strength at this time is needed, like a protective shield, providing nurturing to a young plant. Providing nurturing to a young plant. Your strength and refusal to be dissuaded from your truths helps your dreams and higher path continue to manifest. Allow yourself to hear the yellow tiger mother as she gifts you with power, strength, and knowing. Be brave and stay true to yourself, beloved. So, yes, a lot of you guys are, like I said, this is your energy. You are the Queen of Wands right now, okay? So, lots of strength. You see the lion there? You've got the lion, you have the tiger. So much strength. Stand your ground with whoever that King of Wands energy is. Aquarius, that is causing so much injustice and stabbing you in your back every which way. And just concentrate on your own self-mastery, okay? So, guys, this is the reading that I have for you for April 2019. I hope it resonated with you, and I'm wishing you healing and continued strength through your evolution, okay? Love you guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.